love it. I freaking love it. Okay.
We fixed it. We fixed the
We fixed it.
problem.
We did. We did. Okay, so we are live. You're up here. I'm up here. We're freaking rocking and rolling. Yeah, girl. So listen, Michelle. I don't know if you've been Taylor Love. I guess she uh clips her channel and stuff. But girl, she is so supposedly she's going in rehab because she's supposed to be out of the house. She's got back with that guy Mike, and so supposedly she's going in rehab. And she's found a home for Jake. I guess Mike is taking Jake, but Lola, her other dog, she said that she's got cancer and she's staying somewhere, and she thinks that she's going to be put. She might have to be put down. Anyway, girl, she's a hot mess. Michelle is a damn hot mess, honey. Hot mess express.
Oh, I remember her, but as I said to you,
Winky Whispers, hey babe.
hey,
Mm. Winky Whispers, was you here for the shit show a few minutes ago?
we are
We had just
embracing our tinfoil caps
hey
because
dog.
apparently we're tinfoil.
Hey, so we've got the tinfoil hats because we're going to talk about some things that
Conspiracy theories.
yeah, Ninja Orchard. Hey love. Thank you for I apologize for that. We were having some technical
We really
difficulties,
were. Oh, it was
but we got it figured out. Winky Whispers, I see you say you haven't been around. Is everything okay?
I haven't been around either. I
Yeah,
haven't been
a lot
around.
of us haven't been
I
around.
left the drama community a long time ago. Long time
Do you ever
ago.
watch Ninja Orchid? I love her. Ninja Orchid. Do you ever watch her channel? She, well, if you don't have a green or if you don't like messing with flowers, she does the orchids that you. She kind of like she knows a lot of stuff about the orchids, and so she's got a great channel. My sister um, goes to a flower shop, whatever, and gets them when they're almost dead, and she brings them home and revives them. But she lives in Florida, and that's really good weather for. Or I have no luck with those things, but anywho, but so earlier, you guys, I was telling that I made a bunch of Christmas candy, and my husband they closed the yard 2.5 weeks before, at the end of the year. So he wants me to make 12 carrot cakes for his crew. Anyway, but I made some candy, so I'm gonna show y'all the candy I made real quick. That's what I was doing before, and then we'll get into the legitimate everything. So let me turn my camera on.
All right. So all right, where are we going to start here?
Yeah, hold on just a second. I'm gonna show them the candy I had started showing them a while ago, and then we'll get to your stuff. Hold on just a second. Okay, guys. So these are got a little candy on my face. Okay, so these are, if I'm on camera, these I melted the white chocolate in a double boiler, and then I got a pretzel and put down, and then I usually use just regular salted peanuts, but these I got hot and spicy, and they have the trail mix, and I put them on top of it and put them on a wax paper. My husband loves these. They're really good. The spicy kind of goes good with the sweetness. Okay, so that's one thing. Move, Tom Tom. And then the other thing I made was these are called haystacks, and I made them with Oriental noodles, like not pretzels, but the noodles you get, or however you say that. I'm tongue tied. I put nuts in this also, peanut butter and stuff like that. Then I made this cashew and bugle kind of like cashews. I made like a caramel and poured over it and let it dry. So they'll get a little cellophane back to that. And last but not least, I made what I call hold on, go grab the other one.
Can you see my picture now?
Okay. Two more things. Last
I
but
can't,
not least, I
I
made
can't even,
this is
I can't
graham
see what you're
crackers.
doing.
This is
I can't see you
well,
at all.
okay. I
It's
mean
black.
Gingerlocks.
I said I can't see
Look,
you at
can you
all.
now?
No.
Well, man, you all see me?
Oh, no.
Well, you're
Okay, no, that was me. Check your like video.
I can see you now. But anyway, this is graham crackers. Yeah, graham crackers, check mix, nuts, and I can't remember what kind of coating I made and put on these. I'd have to look at my recipes. Um,
Yeah, no,
And then these, this is
Winky can
my
see
husband's
you.
favorite.
It's
This one I put,
Winky can see you. I just can't.
yeah, well, your camera's off now. Yeah, you turned your camera off.
Right. But that had nothing to do with the fact I
Anyway,
can't
this has
see you.
got the Cheez-Its.
Huh?
Yeah, if you turn it back on, you should be able to see me. You could a while ago, right? When you turned it back on?
No, see? Now I'm on and you're not there.
Turn your camera back on.
It is.
Can you see me now?
No.
Okay, can you see me now? Oh,
No.
well, I don't know, Peggy. Oh, shit.
Hit those three buttons
I
on the
don't
bottom.
know why you can't see me. Okay. I don't have any idea. And now, do you
It's just
see my
me. So
avatar?
yes, I can see your avatar.
Can you see my avatar?
Yes, I just couldn't see what
Okay,
you were
all right.
making.
Well, we're just gonna go with that because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be on camera anyway because I look like you know what I mean. I'm just showing the candy. Okay, so we're good. Can you see me now? Can or hear me now? Okay. Okay, so thank you. It is tasty. It's dangerous having this stuff made early. But okay, we're gonna start with Jay-Z, right?
Let's start
Whoopi?
with Diddy first. Let's start with Diddy first. Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna let you
And
lead on that because you're more up on it than me.
and
We're gonna
all
start
right.
with Puff Daddy Diddy.
All right, but we got to start first with talking about Jaguar, right? The modern day prophet.
Oh
Okay.
yes, yes. Oh yeah, Winky Whispers and Ninja. Or do y'all watch Jack any of the things from Jaguar? Right?
She's been
She used
on.
to date Jay Z, and
She didn't date him.
oh yeah, she's been all over the place.
She worked for him.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, oh yeah, they were in a
she's
relationship.
she's doing stuff with Popcorn Planet, Sean Atwood, and Real
Hmm.
Life Street Stars, which is
And
basically all about
Piers
her.
Morgan. Yeah, she went on Piers Morgan also.
But guess what? Piers Morgan wound up taking out the
Jay
part with
Z.
Jay-Z.
Yep, he folded because Jay Z threatened him. You know, this is what's crazy. Okay, so he told Piers Morgan that he was letting her speak untruths, so he wanted him to take it down, and he did. But this is the problem I have with that. If she was speaking things that wasn't true, then why didn't he go after Jaguar right himself? I mean, she's the one saying this stuff, but
Right?
he's not going after her. He hasn't tried to sue her because it's
4
true and he
years.
knows it. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's been talking about it for yeah. Well, she had said from the beginning that Diddy was just the beginning. That Jay Z it was going to bring Jay Z out. She has said that from the jump start. You know what I mean? Hey,
Oh
Kirby
yeah.
Barbie OG, welcome, love. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's
Mhm.
talk about it.
I'm Whoopi. This is Joy. And she's sucking the joy
Yeah, we were
out of
thinking that we were
everything.
going to say how's I have this whole like my thumbnail and all that. I had a thumbnail and I said, how's the view? She's got your whoopee and I've got the joy. But you know, they're such haters right now. But
And they're being exposed. Like they're so being exposed.
oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know, let's talk about TikTok real quick. I don't know if you guys know that they're trying to ban TikTok. What's the date, Gingerlocks? Supposed to be like the middle of January is the cutoff date supposedly.
Yeah. And
Okay,
there's a
and they're
reason.
saying that it's right. But yeah, but they're saying the reason they won't do it is because it's a breach of I mean, information breach, which is bullcrap. Okay, they can get just as much off of Facebook, Instagram than they can get off of TikTok. What they don't like is that we, the people, now are chatting amongst ourselves, chatting with each other, and the propaganda that they're running on mainstream media is getting away from them, and nobody's believing it because now we're able to talk to ourselves and get the real news and put things together and figure out that they've been feeding us a crock of bullshit for a long, long time.
Long, 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 long,
That's the real
long.
reason they want to do away with
All the
TikTok
way to
because
the 90s.
it's given we the people avoid. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Look,
yeah.
whenever Donald Trump started in the very, very beginning saying fake news, I will be the first to admit I really didn't put a lot of credence in what he said. But as the years went on, I absolutely, he definitely knew what he was talking about. And the
Uh-huh.
mafia guy that you turned me on to, the mafia guy, he really, really hit on that. But we'll get into that, later on. But it's all tied together.
Hmm.
And yeah, January 19th. Yeah. Okay, so talk to me. Tell me what's the latest you've heard on Diddy
Okay.
boy.
All right. So Diddy has tried 3 times to get out. I think everybody is aware about that. Can you hear me clearly?
Oh yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah, I can hear you.
I'm just making sure I'm not like echoing because my earbuds are not charged, and so they're not working at the moment. Um, so yeah, he's tried 3 times to get out. The dude's not getting out at all. And you know what was
No.
crazy? When he walked in that courtroom and he thought he was getting out, and he looked at everybody with a smile and a smirk, like, I'm getting out.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know what he's been doing behind
Oh
bars?
yeah.
Just in case anybody doesn't know what he's doing behind
All kinds of.
bars, he has been
Tell him what he's
calling,
been doing.
he's been calling and threatening victims from prison.
Yep,
Hours
and talking to kids.
55 times.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
It
Let me
is,
play. I'm gonna play something real quick about Diddy. Hold on, let me get back here.
well, you know what we should, you know what
Okay.
we need not
Where's
to
he
talk
at?
about Diddy. Like, I mean, we need to somehow turn this to the
Well, this is
victims.
what Jaguar said about. I think this is very interesting. It's only 3 minutes, so uh, okay, okay, it's only 3 minutes. As soon as it loads, it's only 3 minutes. As soon as okay, and she might not, yeah, it's a video. Let me get down to the video. Hold on.
That's
Well, I
okay.
actually may have to just read it because it doesn't look. Uh, okay, so what she's saying, Rain, can you see what inside Jaguar Wright's explosive allegations about Jay Z and Diddy? Can you see that?
Yes.
Can y'all see that on the screen?
Yeah, we can
Okay,
see.
okay. This actually wasn't the. Hold on. Okay, that wasn't the one I wanted to. Okay, hold. It's right down here. Uh, hold on. Sorry.
What's going on?
Okay, hold on just a second. And so much. There's so much. You know what I mean? Hold on just a second, guys.
It's weird. Like every so often you're kind of
That
glitching.
was.
I'm like, is someone fucking with us?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna stop sharing. Just continue talking. I'm gonna find what I was looking for, and then I'll. So you just
You there?
Gingerlocks, keep
Oh,
talking. Tell us about. Yeah. Can you hear
all
me?
right. Yeah. Um, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh,
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I have this amazing speaker. Look, hold on. I have this amazing speaker. So we can use the speaker so we can hear it at least. So we're not actually sharing the video.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
And it's
Okay.
really,
That sounds good.
hey, free side, what's up? The free side. Okay.
Hey,
And I love
Freeside.
me Winky, but I don't know Curvy B. I don't know her. I have never met her. I was around a long
Who
time
did you
ago.
used to be? Who did you used to be, Kirby? I can't remember. You used to be somebody else, didn't you? Uh,
Do you have your headphones on or no?
Let me see.
I think
No,
because you're
I don't.
sharing,
Is it hard to hear?
you keep
Hmm.
glitching a little bit.
Oh, I do like roboting. Well, see, it says that I don't have my internet is not the greatest. I wonder if I get closer to my router, if it would help. Let me go get my ear. Well, see, I don't know how to put my earbuds in. Okay, hold on. Let me go get my earbuds. But yeah,
Got
I
it.
want to see what Kirby Barbie OG. Didn't you used to go by a different name, love? Free sides in the house.
Mm.
Do you not want to tell it? If you do, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. But I thought you went by another Xena with bells on. I love it. I love it. Cocktails and crime was
Cocktails
my
and
old screen.
crime.
Okay, okay. Uh,
Oh, I
yeah,
love cocktails. That's a
yeah,
great name.
yeah. So what are you doing? He says you have to go grocery shopping. I do too. I got to go in a little bit. I got to do all kinds of things this afternoon, but we'll get it done, right? Because ain't nobody else gonna do it. I know that damn much. Ain't
Mm,
nobody else gonna do it. Oh yeah, to piss Molly off. Look, I got to share something with y'all. So I haven't watched her. I don't watch Sloppy Molly anymore, but unless it's a clip channel or whatever. But a mutual concerned friend like really thinks that something's wrong with Molly. That brain tumor. I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch her. Do you guys watch her? I don't watch her.
no,
But I hope you
why
have a
would
wonderful
I?
day too. Yeah, I hope you no desire.
Right.
No desire. But go ahead. You want got something you want to play? I'm gonna go get my earbuds.
Okay. Let me know when you have them on. Okay. Hmm. All right. How am I doing this? Okay.
Okay. Did you play it?
No, I haven't played it
Did
yet.
you play it, babe? Oh, okay. Damn, I was fast then, huh? Walking to the back of the house and coming back. My legs was moving. But anyway, I'm going up to my mom's on Wednesday, and we're going to be up there for about 3 weeks. My sister told me she's not doing too good today. This comes and goes. Talk about Gingerlocks.
Yeah,
You
I'm
hear
here.
me?
I'm sorry. Yep. Yep. Hold on. I'm
Hello.
just trying to. Can you hear me?
Okay. When you get ready to play something, just let me know.
Oh no, no, no. I'm literally trying to play.
Uh,
What was I trying to play? See, my short-term
okay, but
memory
in
is
the
really,
meantime,
really bad.
shit. I want mom has been. Yeah, I can hear you. You ready to play something?
Um, no, but the question I was going to ask you was what was I getting ready to play?
Was you what?
What was I going to play? Now I forget. Because we
Oh,
started
you were gonna
talking.
play. I don't know something that so we wouldn't have to share it. Something that we wouldn't have to share, so
Oh,
you
it
could
it,
play it
it was
over your phone through
it
the.
it was okay. I believe it was Jaguar. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. All right. Mm-hmm.
It was something about Diddy or Jay Z.
Um, well, it's not just that. There are so many people that are involved, and it has. Oh,
Well, I'm gonna play this real quick.
someone's. Oh, I don't know.
Uh, Hold on.
That's. I think that's. According to Jaguar, Beyonce isn't too bright. Putting it nicely, according to Jaguar, Beyonce is too. And I'm going to say this about you now, baby. Everybody who knows you are dumb as a sack of hair. Truth is, if it wasn't for your singing and your dancing, you would have never
Okay,
been
listen to
anything
this.
more than a shampoo girl in your mother's shop. And as long as she gets to be the prettiest, and as long as she gets to be the number one, she don't care what nobody do, how they do it. She knew what her father, Matthew Knowles, was doing with all of those other girls in Destiny's Child. She's a whole space cadet. And I'm going to say this about you now, baby. Everybody who knows you are dumb as a sack of hair. Truth is, if it wasn't for your singing and your dancing,
She's
you would
talking
have never
about
been. Yeah. Yep.
what happened
Hold on.
between P Diddy and Oprah.
Here's a new one. Okay, here we go. From the second that I did Pierce Morgan, yeah, they've been trying to convince people that I had something to do with these girls. Because when I was on Pierce Morgan, I said I had 3 victims that were ready to come forward. The problem is I didn't say I had Diddy victims. I said I have 3 victims against the Carters. That's not Diddy. Mm. From the second that I did Pierce Morgan, okay, they've been trying to. All right. And this is true. This is all true. I've been watching Jaguar for 4 years now. And the way
Hey, Blank
and
Slate.
what's that? Rambling Room. Hey.
I was talking to Blank Slate. Hello, sugar.
Yes, we are embracing
Hey,
our
Rambling
tinfoil
Room. Hey,
hats.
guys.
Yeah.
We're in here
Welcome.
like 2 monkeys. We're in here like 2 monkeys trying to fuck a football right now.
All right, here we go. Ready? This is new. This was just 13 hours ago.
Yep.
I did not get much
Hold on.
sleep last
All
night,
right,
as
girl,
you
play
can
it.
see. But I did bring my power up by Avonkiage.
Skip.
One day you cool, the next day you ain't cool no more. Now everybody turning on Jaguar right after they don't listen to every word she said. A lot of people believe it. Now they saying they don't want to believe her no more. That's cold blooded. I got love for Jaguar right. What's she gonna do? They trying to shut her down. They saying everything she ever said was a lie. I don't know what to believe. Y'all need to listen at this, man. Jaguar right is getting sued by Jay-Z allegedly, and she out here retracting and backpedaling her statements.
No, she's not.
She
No.
going at YouTube, but she
This,
trying to
yeah,
sue
no,
people.
this is bullshit.
She,
That's
Oh,
bullshit.
no, she's not. That's a lie.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's not
One of the
true.
most famous and
All right.
successful
He
rappers
would
in
have
the
sued.
music world
He would have
today
sued her
is
a long
now
time ago.
accused of brutally raping a
And I want to show you something because Jay-Z showed up at his daughter's premiere, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the look on everybody's face that he is there is like, what are you? Blue Ivy, she looks like she hates him. I mean, because guess what? She's been hearing this shit from the beginning. And now that it's coming out, he's like, I have to sit my family
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Dude, you sat your family down long before this. And your poor child, doesn't know the reality. And it's a shame that she has to find out this way. But it's because Sean Carter is that manipulative. And I'm saying Sean Carter. Sean Carter is Jay-Z. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff is real. Since 4 years ago, she has been warning us, and they constantly just discredited her, said she was crazy, and then she got arrested on live, and she didn't do anything, and they had to let her go because they know she didn't do anything, and it's and that this is how they throw their weight around. This is how they scare people into saying things that aren't true because they don't want to get caught. Just like Jeffrey Epstein, okay? If he committed suicide, I don't think anyone thinks he committed suicide. I really don't, because he didn't. And the fact of the matter is, Those videos and those tapes are out there, and those flight logs are out there, and they don't put them out. Why? Ask why. Why is our government not prosecuting this shit? Because the government knows, right? You there? Hello? I can't hear you again. Check your microphone. Okay. All right. Well, I'll just keep going until we can get her back. Jaguar Wright's been saying this stuff for 4 years. Okay. And that was when nobody believed her at all. But to hear her voice, I just need to rechat. Okay. Just hold tight, hold tight. It's all good. I'm just gonna keep going. So I'm just gonna keep talking until you come back. So, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is way bigger than us. This is something that's worldwide. Okay, this is definitely something that's worldwide. But what I found that was telling, now that there are more now than one victim, there are multiple victims. Okay, and this stuff's just not getting out. And we're going to get into why this isn't getting out. Okay. We're shortly going to get into that. But like I said, this is way, way bigger than us. And I don't know if any of you heard about the drones. Okay. There are drones in New Jersey. Started off in New Jersey. Then they were in New York. And now they're in Pennsylvania. And now
Can you hear me now?
they're in California.
No, not you, baby. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Let me call you back. All right.
You're good. I got
All right.
you.
Hold on just a second, Peg. Now my husband's on the phone. Yeah, hold on. All right, go ahead, babe.
Oh,
What?
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I can keep going. I got plenty to talk about. And
Okay. Okay. All right. I will. Love you. Bye. Okay. Okay,
okay.
I'm back. So go ahead and finish. Go ahead. You were on a run. You were doing good.
Okay. Where was I? Do you remember?
Hell no, girl, because my damn husband called. Winky
Oh, okay.
Whispers, reminder of
Well,
where
all
she
right.
was
We were
at.
talking about Beyonce. Okay. But like I said, nobody is talking about the victims.
Nope.
Nobody. Not one soul.
Nope. Do you remember
Is talking.
whenever I told you, Gingerlocks, about what Jaguar said about she didn't believe that Diddy's mom is his? Just I found that. I'm gonna let me turn my camera on. I'm fixing to play it real quick. It's only a few minutes on TikTok. Hold on, just a second.
Yeah, unfortunately, you went. I can't see you again, so.
Okay, now listen.
But I can listen.
What now? What, babe?
Nothing.
Okay.
When they interviewed Dapper
Winky,
Dan about
his
Diddy,
auntie. Yeah.
what he thought.
Okay, what now? Did you say something, babe?
Winky, I'm going to say something about Murad Merali. Okay, I do.
Okay, let me play this real quick, and then you can.
When they interviewed Dapper Dan about Diddy, they ran into Dapper Dan and they asked him what he thought about what was going on with Diddy. He said, I grew up with his parents. He said, what's going on with him has been going on long before him. His father was a government snitch.
You know what? Can anybody hear that?
This,
I'm just going to ask the chat. Does anyone hear this?
y'all can't hear it?
It's very low and it's kind of muffled. So
Oh,
no, I
really?
can't make out what they're saying.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm not gonna play it then.
Here, well,
But
no, because then
basically,
I can look it up on my phone and play.
she's saying that, sorry about that. Basically, she was saying that, uh, oh, shoot, that in the streets, it's been okay. So his dad and mom did a lot, not a lot worse. I'm sure it's worse what Diddy's doing, but he was taught what he does. I mean, like he was raised in this crowd, kind of like the mafia stuff. He was raised in it. I mean, he's gotten a lot worse with it, but she said the news on the streets is that his mother has been dead, and this is his aunt that he calls his mother. So there's that. That's what I was going to let y'all. That's what she was saying. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, okay. So anyway, that's all I was going to say about that. But go ahead.
Yeah, Winky even said yes. It's very muffled.
Not me, just the video I was playing, right?
The video, yes, just the
Okay,
video.
gotcha.
Now, all right.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me look it up and I'll play it. What is it? What's the name of the video?
Oh, that was it. That was basically it. What I just told you in a nutshell. That's what she was saying. What I
Oh,
just told y'all. Yeah. So don't. Yeah. Just go move on to your next little whatever else you
oh.
were saying.
All right. I mean, that's enough about Diddy. We know a lot, and I don't think he's ever getting out of jail ever again. His billions are gone completely. So,
Yep. I hope he.
all right. So
Did you
let's
see
talk
all the
now.
people that?
All right, that's what I was doing. I was doing Jaguar, right? That's right. I'm getting back to where we were in the beginning because we kind of jumped over a couple things.
Did
All
you
right,
see all the people that Biden? He has pardoned more people than anybody's ever pardoned in history last night.
no, ain't that it? Did he pardon Nancy Pelosi?
I don't know about that, but I mean the ones I looked at, sounded like they needed it. I mean, it was a good thing, but I
The
don't know.
best
Like I
thing is
told you
like,
yesterday,
I
I
don't
just
know
hope that
about
he
that.
I just want Todd Chrisley and his wife. I want them taken care of.
So no, I want to play the Jaguar right from Real Life Street Starters, Real Life Street Stars. I'm sorry. And by the way, I have a Real Life Street Stars like jacket, not a jacket, t-shirt, because yeah, I've believed her from the beginning. I have believed her from the beginning. I have been saying stuff to people, and people are like, you sound insane, right?
About
About all of this, like, because I was telling people about it. Everybody told me I was crazy. And when I say everybody, like people that "Hey, listen to this about," and they're like, yeah,
mhm.
no. And then Diddy gets arrested. And now did you know the NFL is standing with Jay-Z?
Really.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Roger
tell you, it's
Goodell
gonna be
is
before this is
is
all
he's still keeping Rock Nation on.
over and done with. There is no telling how far stretched out this is going to touch and be all about for real. I mean, Hollywood, the music industry, our government. Uh, I mean, really, honestly, our leaders,
Legacy,
foreign leaders.
legacy media,
Yep, yep, absolutely. I
legacy
mean, there's no
media.
telling.
There are still
Yep.
people who are believing legacy media. And guess what? MSNBC is losing so much money that they can't stay on. The View
Oh yeah, I'm
is
surprised
losing
they.
so much
Yeah,
money
I'm
that
surprised
they
they've
can't stay on.
even
But
really and truthfully.
but
Yeah.
Woo. That's weird. Okay. All right. So
What?
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to play this from, I got it because she says it all. Jaguar. Right.
And if it's on YouTube, I can play it. But if it's on TikTok, I can't play it from my laptop.
Oh, yeah. No, no,
Is it a
no.
YouTube video?
Yeah, it's a YouTube video.
Okay. Can you drop the link in chat or send me the link and
Um,
I'll open it up in YouTube and I'll be able,
hold on. Jag.
or just send it to me on text
I
message or
know.
something.
I'm trying to find it. So, and what I love that they're doing is that they're going back to the where she first started. And she even said, I don't care how people get this out, but people need to get this out. Like she does not care. Like she's like, put me on whatever you want to. All right. It was her first.
What's the name of the video?
It's
What's the
her.
name of it? And I'll look
It
it
was her
up.
first video on Real Life Street in Real Life Street Stars.
Okay, let's see.
And everybody thought Orlando Brown is crazy.
Is it the uncensored truth or spiritual
Um,
warfare?
hold on, let me see.
Okay, I got uncensored truth, spiritual warfare. The first interview since his arrest.
No. This is from 4 years ago. Here it is. I got it.
Oh, 4 years
I got
ago.
it.
Okay.
It's Jaguar Right Returns Uncensored Truth.
Gotcha. I'm fixing to pull it up.
I think when you're pulling up stuff and doing that, that's when you kind of
Mhm.
go robotic. That's the only time. So you can go robotic. I can just
Well,
do it for
I
you.
think it was because I would. Let's try it one more time. Okay, tell me what the name of it is. Uncensored.
Jaguar Right Returns
What'd you say?
the
Okay.
Uncensored Truth.
Okay. All right. And if it gets like that, we'll take it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. Well, this says. Okay, this is the one. They say it's 6 months ago. Jaguar Wrights returns the uncensored truth. Did he believe me now? And then the other one is a full interview. Is it the full
It's
or don't kill the messenger?
that's the full interview, and there is a short. Hold on, they have shorts, so let's pull that up. All right, let's see. Real Life Street Stars. This is not real. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Going scrolling through a lot of shit.
Okay. I saw did you guys see crap, I just forgot what I was gonna tell you about the something happened. Oh, about that little girl that she was on a refugee boat and it capsized with 49 people on it, and a little 11-year-old girl was able to stay out there for 3 days before they found her. That is one tough little girl.
All right, here's what I want you to play. All right, and it
Okay.
is all right. It's called Orlando Brown and Jaguar Wright Expose the Truth About Oprah. Try
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I've known this one for a while too. And
Okay, let's see.
what happened to all those girls that went to that school?
Yes, all
she-
those kids in of
Africa.
her school. Yes, absolutely. Okay, hold on. Present, share screen.
Oh yeah, I saw realized just his mom is his aunt. Mm,
You hear it good?
What's that? Yeah, no, I'm trying
Did
to
you hear it
find.
good?
I'm trying to find the right one. Hold on.
Sean Combs have one person in common. That's why they worked even harder to find a way to silence me. For decades, Oprah Winfrey and other
You know what? You know what? You let
TV
me.
hosts have
Why
been at
don't
the
you let
forefront
me
of
do it?
shaping
Because
public
it's all
perception, from
muffled.
turning beloved celebrities into household names to vilifying those who dare to speak out against the entertainment industry's darkest secrets. But according to some people, there just might be more to the story. Much more. So you have a private little beach full of celebrities and bodies getting screwed, and nobody cares because they're supposed to be dead. And this has been a major market. Major market that you tried to blame on Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, a household name, a media mogul. Everybody in the audience, now listen to me carefully, is being given a special package, and I don't want you to open it. Do not open it. Cameras are on you, so do not open it. For years.
Okay, you guys in chat. I just want to make sure
We
y'all
can't hear it. No, it's so muffled. Why don't you let me do
can y'all
it?
hear that? Oh, could y'all hear it very good?
No.
Yeah,
That's
you can
why
if you
I
want
said.
to. Yeah, that's why I come back. Because I can't see when I'm playing it. I can't.
The first woman to
Okay. All right.
You ready?
Here we go.
Play
Ready?
it.
Here we go.
the first woman to uncover the homo thugs. She talking about Diddy. That's what these download was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug.
You
Wendy
hear
Williams.
about stories of Diddy like shooting people, blowing up cars. Is he this gangster that behind the scenes is that him or is that
Shout out to Wendy Williams, the first woman to uncover the homo thugs. She talking about Diddy. That's what these
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And hold
I
on.
think that's what's wrong with Wendy right now. If you want to know the truth.
Oh, it is 100%. Look at what happened to Britney Spears. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. All right. You know what? I know that there is a picture. I know that there's this video that I was just looking at. Damn it.
And like I told you, I think Scientology is tied up in this also.
You might be right. You might be right on that one.
Mm-hmm. What do y'all think about this? Have y'all thought about that? Just some things that Aaron has mentioned as far as like the sex trafficking kids and stuff like that.
I'm sorry. I'm still looking for that one video. All right. You know what? Here's one.
Y'all have got to
All
download
right.
Hallow right now and listen to their Christmas music. It is so good. I am.
Okay.
He taught me so much in 9 months. Walking away was hard, but it was when the Illuminati first started coming after him. And I'll never forget the day when they breached the house.
Cat Williams was
Okay, can you
talking
pause
about.
for a second?
Yep.
Pause
Do
for
you
a
want me
second.
to? Uh-huh.
Yeah, pause for a second.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Illuminati. When they say Illuminati, my dad was in the Freemasons. He was a Mason. My uncle, all my brother, all of them were. And I know that it's some kind of, and my dad would not ever have been part of any kind of organization if it was bad. He thought it was a good, they did good on his end, or he wouldn't have been a part of it. I can tell you that. But I don't. So the Illuminati, explain that to me a little bit. Like when they say the Illuminati is, what is it, like another secret organization that uh I don't, I'm
All
not
right.
real sure about that. I mean, what are they?
All right. Here's the Illuminati. I'm going to tell you right now. The Illuminati is, you know what? Mm-mm. I'm going to pull up Michael Franchise, okay? Because
Mm-hmm.
you're definitely going to hear it better with me.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on,
Elle, do
because
you know anything about the
and
Illuminati?
who?
LG, she's back in chat.
Mm-hmm. And just so you know, this is for entertainment purposes
But
only.
go ahead.
Research,
Yeah, the guy
do
that we
your
what?
own research. We should really start it with that at first. Do your own
That's right. Fair
research. This
use,
is for
baby.
entertainment purposes only. We are wearing our tinsel hats. So there you go. So,
Yes. Our
oh, you
opinion.
know
Yeah.
what? No. Because this is something I touched on before I get on to Michael. Let me touch on this first because this is really, 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 really important.
I'm gonna put the
The
fair use
drones.
banner up.
The drones. The drones. We need to talk about the
Yeah.
drones. Because let me tell you, these drones are
So
flying
she sends
over
me a video
my
last night.
house. My house. Okay. My cousin first saw these
And she
drones.
told me that it was the size of an SUV.
They're size of SUVs. And they flew over my house. They flew over my house. Now, mind you, it was caught by my neighbor, but they clearly are flying them during the day or at night or whatever. Like I
Well,
don't know.
the
It looks like it's daytime, doesn't it?
video you sent me. Yeah, but the
Not
video
the
you
not
sent
the
me, it looked
video.
like that. Well, yeah, but I'm gonna tell about the video you sent me last night. The drone actually looked like it could move, like it didn't move like an aircraft at all. It moved like something else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like it could,
Absolutely.
up and down, sideways, really, really quick. They say that they don't call them UFOs anymore. It's called something else. They're called. Let me see. What's the other word for it? Apparently, we're backwards if we still say UFO.
Now, I have a friend who works who used to work for the government, especially like in secret
They're
stuff and what
called
have you.
UAPs. UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon. That's what we're supposed to be saying now.
Oh, but the Pentagon isn't really trying to figure this out. There was a hearing. There was a hearing about this 2 days
Yep.
ago. Okay? A
Yep.
hearing. And
Uh-huh.
the guy from the Pentagon didn't show up.
Yep. Wonder why.
All people in New Jersey are going, this is bullshit. And, Governor Murphy, of course, has to say something about it. But I believe he knows what this is. And the most places that this is flying over, except for Pennsylvania,
Mm-hmm.
has been blue states.
Well, the press they released from the township that you live in, it says drone activity. Recently, there's been an increase in drone activity sightings in New Jersey, including here in Lawrence Township. So it tells about the chief. So they basically are saying that. I mean, why can't they? If they don't know, if they don't know who they are, what they are, why can't they like shoot one down to find out? I don't understand why they can't like make one come down. I mean,
Because
it says to
we,
report. It says reporting to the FBI.
right, which I had sent you. I had
Yeah.
sent you. And a friend of mine, we were talking last night, and I was at my daughter's concert, and I looked at him, and because I know that he worked for the government, and I know that he worked in, like, secret stuff, and he's first he's first American Guatemalan. Okay. Him and his wife doesn't speak English at all. But we can kind of communicate, so it's kind of good. Um, and because I don't know Spanish very well. But Minor speaks English fluently, very fluently, because he's been here since he was a kid.
I'll teach you
And
what I know.
right. And so I asked him last night, I said, because I'm like, if anybody should know what's going on, it would be this guy. So I said, what's going on? And he goes, it's the government. I'm like, that's not terrifying. That's not terrifying at all.
Yeah. Okay. It says,
And
well,
now,
listen to this. So it says
right. And
go ahead.
that one thing that came over, they said not to do anything to them because they are
Yeah,
government
that's what I'm fixing to
property.
read. It says the latest information received confirms that the origin of the drone activity remains unknown. A growing concern amongst law enforcement agency is vigilantly taken action by citizens. Is vigilant action taken by citizens attempting to take down a drone aircraft. This action can result in severe negative outcomes, especially if the aircraft is actually manned. There are regular reports of the drone activity that are confirmed to be an FAA approved manned aircraft, such as helicopters or airplanes. No resident should take action to intercept any aircraft. If a resident does encounter a downed drone, the aircraft should be treated as evidence. Do not touch, approach the aircraft. Dial 911 immediately. The township police department has a response plan in place should there be any type of interaction with a downed drone in that township. If it okay, if quality videos or photos or captures, residents are asked to upload them directly to the FBI crime labs. Drone sightings can be reported to the FBI or call the 1-800 FBI. If drones are observed flying near or interfering with a critical infra- infrastructure, dial 911 and report immediately. Okay, so if they don't know, if the town don't know what it is, and all they can say is that the remains are unknown, why aren't they trying to find out what the hell it is? Because when I was out, my
Exactly.
husband and when I was flying,
Exactly.
when I had my pilot's license, uh, the lowest, okay, depending on what aircraft and where you were at, but we would fly from Texas where we lived, and we would fly into Louisiana, and there was a airfield there that had a really nice restaurant, and we would fly up there and have dinner sometimes. But all the way from that point, down Interstate 10, going back into Texas, that's we would basically fly the interstate because it was a straight shot to the restaurant, and they would tell us that the low. I couldn't get any lower than 500 feet. That's like, and you've got to be in touch with Houston. You've got to be in touch with radio. Unidentified. Somebody else could be flying. They've got to be able to intercept the traffic. You know what I mean? So if they don't know what they are, then why the hell aren't they doing something to find out?
And here's my question. All right. And this is something that is being talked about. I don't know how well it's being talked about, but there is now a new mysterious long pandemic.
Oh yeah, the long COVID. Yep. Yep.
I have a feeling that these drones are meant to make sure we stay in our house and make sure we lose money and to make sure we lose our
well,
homes.
well, the there's so many, like, I just don't get it. I don't get why now. Why all of a sudden are they rearing their ugly head? Why now? Are they trying to scare us? Is the government trying? And if the government doesn't know what, really and truthfully, do you think that if there was any other circumstance and something was flying around, and not just one, but a bunch of them, and they're bigger, and the government didn't know, do you really think they would stand around with their thumbs up their ass and just the police and just say, oh, I don't know what it, and just let it go? No, hell to the no. They would be getting answers. But
And
it looks like
let,
they're trying to do just like they've
all right,
always done.
and let's move this again to Jay-Z and Diddy, okay? Because it kind of falls in
Okay.
line with that. The person who is on the top, and I'm not sure if he's the top or if the Rockefellers are the top. But George Soros is also top. He is funding the Democratic Party. That's where all the insider trading and money is going. This is why our politicians are so fucking wealthy, because they shouldn't be.
Hmm.
Because it's a government job, and nobody. I mean, look at the billions. AOC, all these people who are these what they call vigilantes of what they're saying Trump is, or what, because they know they're getting exposed. They know this. They're not dumb.
Yep.
They know that the legacy media is not their problem. The problem is this. The problem is they did not think technology was going to be that huge and that easy. So they never planned on that when Hillary Clinton made this deal when she was first lady or secretary of state. I can't remember which one. But as I said, I knew Hillary Clinton's Secret Service agent. Okay. And
Hmm.
he said, she's going to destroy the country. That's it. She's going to run for president. She's going to destroy the country. Boom.
Well,
Boom.
the video that we watched earlier about the mafia thing with that guy, what's his name? Michael Freight, what's his name?
What?
The dude, that guy's name that I watched the video. Michael Freight, what's his last name?
Oh, Michael
You sent me the
Franchise.
video.
Michael
Yeah.
Franchise.
Uh,
All right, let's do
and he was
that.
talking about, okay, yeah, he was talking about connections and like how they're all
And
related, and there's no,
unbelievably how deep it goes. Now,
yeah,
I
I
have
mean,
to,
there's no mistake. Yeah, no mistake.
I don't want to get you in trouble, or you said, well, we're going to take this down anyway because we don't want to cause mass hysteria, because that's why we're not going to keep this up, and B, we're going to do this every so often, and we're just going to talk about, because this is an hour by hour thing, people. This is not like random. These drones over New Jersey have been here for like 2 weeks, okay, if not maybe longer. But now there's like 20 in six
And it's not just New
sections.
Jersey.
No, now it's, like I said, New York,
Yeah, and they're not just in New Jersey.
Pennsylvania, California. Why? And why do I
Yeah. Oh,
believe
yeah.
this? Because all the governors are Democratic. Just say. So let's talk about, yeah,
And
let's
and
talk
they
about
also
the,
were saying, yeah, they were also saying that over, not just in the United States, but everywhere in all the countries, that there've been a lot of them flying above nuclear plants and stuff like that for some reason. I mean, I'm sure they know.
all
I'm
right,
pulling it up now. I'm sure
and
they
you're gonna
know. They're
have,
just not.
and please deal with the small commercials in the middle, because I don't have, the uh the 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 mode where you can shut off the commercials.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold
All
on a
right, all
second.
right, here we go. Here we go.
Do it, show me, dispute me. You want to talk about mafia?
All right, here we go.
You want to talk about mafia? You want to talk about
Oh, hold on.
having control? These are facts.
I gotta go grab my charger.
If you say it's not factual, hold me.
All right, so I'm gonna turn this up.
Hello, beautiful. Look, broken. You right about that, girlfriend. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh, no way. And they're now
What?
appointing all these judges before this, dude, this shit is cray cray, man. cray
Oh
cray.
yeah. Well, beautifully broken. J.D. Vance said that he thinks that's where we are started, is about getting our land back from China. Whenever just saying.
You want to talk about mafia? You want to talk about a group having control? These are facts. And if you say that's not factual, hold me to it, show me, dispute me, write it in a comment, do whatever you need to do. But here it is. Before you cast your vote, coming this November 5th, it's less than 2 weeks away, and I want you to pay attention to this. Before you cast your vote, here are some facts that you should be aware of. This is about the Democratic Mafia Party. Listen to this. The governor of Michigan used to work for George Soros. Who's the governor of Michigan? Think about it. California Governor Gavin Newsom is Nancy Pelosi's nephew.
Do that.
Just bear me out. Keep coming with me. Adam Schiff's sister is married to one of George Soros' sons. Who's George Soros? He hates the United States. He wants to turn the United States on its head. He put all of these progressives in office. He votes strictly Democrat. He supports strictly the Democratic Party. And he hates the United States. He said it. He hates us. John Kerry, we know who he is. Forget that guy. His daughter is married to a mullah's son in Iran. His daughter is married to a mullah's son in Iran. Understand the connection that I'm making here. These are all facts. I'm not making this up. ABC News executive producer Ian Cameron is married to Susan Rice, Obama's former national security advisor. You want to see the deep state? You want to see the mafia? You want to see how this all pulls together? You want to understand why certain things have happened in this country over the past several years? Keep listening. CBS president David Rhodes is the brother of Ben Rhodes, Obama's deputy national security advisor for strategic communications. So ABC News and CBS News both have people at the high level that were connected to Obama and the Democratic Party. ABC News correspondent Claire Shipman is married to Jay Carney, who is the former Obama White House press secretary. Look at the connection. Look at the mainstream media. Look at the deep state that we're talking about. This is mafia. This is all about control. You got to give them credit. They've done it right. ABC News and Univision reporter Matthew Jaffe is married to Katie Hogan, who is Obama's former deputy press secretary. Look at the connection here. Look at how it's all coming together. ABC President Ben Sherwood is the brother of Elizabeth Sherwood, Obama's former special advisor. Who do you think's calling the shots here? You know darn well Biden wasn't calling the shots. You know darn well Kamala Harris isn't calling the shots. You know what I heard today? Somebody said it's okay. We hate Trump so much, we don't want him to be president. And we know Kamala Harris is incompetent. And we know she's not in control. This was a Democrat saying this. But it's okay because she'll send representatives. Obama's really pulling the strings. You know, they'll fix it. If they have to go meet with Putin or they have to go meet with China or Iran, they'll send somebody in her place. They're admitting she's a puppet. And they're admitting that they know it, but they hate Trump so much, a guy that's capable, that they'll vote for her anyway. These are the people that we have. Understand, CBS, ABC, all in the pocket of the Democrats and George Soros. CNN, Vice President Virginia Mosley is married to Tom Nides, former Hillary Clinton's deputy secretary. Why are they hiring all Democrats? Why are they hiring all people that are related to the Democrats and none to the Republicans? Think about it. Mafia? You bet. All about power and control. They've been installing these people. They've been controlling the media. This is what it's all about. Let's keep going. This is what you call a stacked deck. If you had a hunch the news media was somehow rigged and you couldn't put your finger on it, this might help you solve the puzzle. Now you know why no one is investigated. They all have their hands in the cookie jar. You might remember James Comey, remember? Head of the FBI, who investigated the Clinton email scandal and the Clinton Foundation and made the final decision to not recommend prosecution by the DOJ. Well, listen to this. It turns out the Clinton Foundation was audited by the law firm DLA Piper. One of the executives there was in charge of the Clinton Foundation audit. Who was it? Peter Comey, James Comey's brother. Why wasn't she investigated to the full? Why wasn't she indicted? She should have been indicted. She obstructed justice. We know that. We know that there was bribes coming into the Clinton Foundation, but James Comey's brother was in charge of the investigation. This is mafia, people. Take my word for it. And it only gets worse. It gets worse. This family tree will make your head spin. The swamp is deep. And yeah, I wrote this all out. The swamp is very deep. And this was sent to me, and I just re-edited some of the things so that I can make it simpler for you to understand. All right, but this is what you got here. This is the real mafia. That's why I wrote the book. I saw this years ago, people. You got to give the Democrats smart.
Yeah.
They did the right thing. They weren't as underhanded as Republicans. And I'm not saying Republicans are lily white. I'm not saying they're perfect, but they don't match up with the Democrats' strategy because they're underhanded. They'll stop at nothing. They don't care about violating the law. They installed all of their people in the right place. We used to do that too in the mob. Put our people in the right place in the union so that we can control them. Get our people close to government officials so we can control them. This is exactly a mafia democracy. This is what I'm talking about. Listen to this. Dominion. Remember Dominion? There was controversy about them. They're the voting machine provider. They serve 40% of the U.S. market. It's in 30 states.
Oh, yeah.
The state of Texas rejected the machines, and they did that for a reason. Admiral Peter Neffinger is on Biden's transition team. Neffinger was president of the board of Smartmatic. Watch the succession here. Smartmatic, another voting machine supplier, entered into an agreement with Dominion in 2009. Peter Neffinger, he was on Biden's transition team. He's part of Smartmatic, and now Smartmatic enters into an agreement with Dominion in 2009. Smartmatic counted votes in Venezuela. Smartmatic is connected to the Philippine voter fraud. Remember that whole incident? Voter fraud in the Philippines. Dominion, Smartmatic. Smartmatic is run by Lord Mark Malloch Brown, who works for George Soros. Here we have Soros again, pulling the strings in the background, putting things into place. This is mafia stuff, without a doubt. He and Brown are lifelong friends. George Soros and the guy who operates Smartmatic, Mark Malloch Brown, are lifelong friends. Brown chairs the board of a number of nonprofit board foundations, including the Open Society Foundation. Brown chairs the Center for Global Development. Open Society, of course, is owned by who? George Soros. Look at the connection here. Look at the connection with the media. Look at the connection now with these voting machines where we had controversy. Remember Trump complaining, people complaining in Arizona that the Dominion, there was something wrong there. Who controls this? Listen closely. Smartmatic partnered with DLA Piper Global. Douglas C. Emhoff, who is that? The husband of Kamala Harris, works at DLA Piper Global. So now you got a connection to Kamala Harris with the voting machines. Douglas C. Emhoff, of course, Kamala Harris's husband. Guess who owns Dominion? Blum Capital Partners. Guess who is on the board for the company? Richard Blum. Guess who Richard Blum is? Dianne Feinstein's husband. You see how this all ties together to the Democrats, all the progressives? You have people in government in the Democratic Party that were controlling the outcome of Hillary Clinton and other things. And now you have the voting machines, Dominion, that services 40% of the country, is all tied up with the Democrats. And we have controversy about all of these things. Richard Blum is Dianne Feinstein's husband. Nancy Pelosi's husband is also a major investor in the company. Nancy Pelosi, she despises Donald Trump, despises him. Her husband is on the board controlling Dominion. An aide to Nancy Pelosi, Nadim El-Shami, was hired by Dominion Voting Systems. Well, it was an aide to Nancy Pelosi. They're not hiring Republicans. They're not hiring people close to Trump. They're hiring all Democrats. This is mafia stuff. It's all about control. And look at the control that they are having now.
So pause it for a
And
second,
it goes
Peggy.
on and on. Dominion voting system is...
Yeah.
I think, I mean, I don't think that it's just a Republican and Democrat thing. I mean, I think that there
It's not,
should
it's
be,
way bigger.
you know, equal amount of Democrats and Republicans in Congress. I think that they should everybody, all of them should be working toward the better good of the people in the United States of America. But unfortunately, it's not like that. It's crooked. But I mean, there's bad on both sides. Honestly, there's bad on both sides.
But
There's good on both sides. But there's more corrupt. What's been going on is it's it's so corrupt right now. It's like it's scary. It's really scary right now. And it's all because of greed.
and remember, Trump. How many times have Trump been shot at?
Three at least.
3.
Yep.
Each time they missed him. You're going to sit here and tell me that's not a sign of good
Oh
stuff?
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a
Absolutely.
blessing.
Hey,
That
I don't mean to cut this short, babe. Well, I mean, we got a few more minutes, but I've got to go uh to swap Mark CPAP out his
All right,
machine here at
let's just finish Michael Franchise. We have even way
yeah,
more
yeah,
to
that's fine.
talk
Go ahead.
about. So we can do that
Yeah,
for the next time. Okay. So let's
yeah,
finish him
yeah.
up.
Go
All right.
ahead, play it.
Listed on the Clinton
Yeah.
Foundation website.
Yeah.
Dominion Voting is listed as a $25,000 to $50,000 donor to the Clinton Foundation in 2014 by the Washington Post. I mean, it goes on and on and on. You must remember the Feinstein, Kavanaugh, Soros connections to understand this next information. Deborah Katz, who is Christine Ford's lawyer, remember? She was the one that made the allegations against Kaufman. Remember that. She worked for George Soros at the Open Society Foundation. Her lawyer, Christine Ford's lawyer, the one that made the whole stink and falsely accused Kavanaugh, okay, her lawyer worked for George Soros. Kamala Harris, listen to this, did not prosecute One West Bank for their fraud when she had the authority to do so, and Soros owned One West Bank. You see how this is all tying together? I can go on and on and on. But now you know why a woman who placed seventh, she placed seventh in her own state when running for vice president, is now the vice president and now the Democrats' nominee for president after overthrowing Joe Biden. But these same people who are all corrupt will tell you Trump is the problem. He's the liar, he's the felon, and that he's a threat to democracy. And mean tweets have upset you.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
that
that.
you know, yeah, that was look, just because
So
they
there's
don't
more
sound like
stable
James
Oh,
Gandolfini and they
to
don't have a
sue.
cinder block tied to your damn ankle to throw you off in the river to sink you, doesn't mean that it's not mafia related, you know?
and like I said, this is in
You know?
this is the music, the entertainment. This is why you see everybody who's who of Hollywood, TV, media attacking him, like Kristen Welker. I worked with Kristen Welker. That's a new one, but that's
Yeah.
true. No, because why? And I'll
Yeah, it
tell you,
is. You've been
I
holding
worked
out
in
on me, hadn't you?
I worked in
Beautifully.
radio.
I like what
I,
I like what Beautifully Broken said. I consider myself middle of the road, but we need to be hired in the defense, Social Security, Homeland Security, and the VA, not trying to cut 75% of federal employees. It's too much. Yeah, you're right. It's too much going on. And that's what I was telling somebody the other day. I voted for Trump. It's out there. I don't care who knows or whatever. I was born and raised a Democrat my whole life because of my daddy. Uh,
same.
but what I'm
Not my
saying
daddy
is,
though.
no, my dad, like he reared us to, but he was a Democrat through and through, and he raised us to vote as soon as you turned 18 and to vote Democrat. But I mean, all of my siblings, when we got older, we made different decisions. Uh, but I do honestly have to say, if my daddy was still alive, I think he may have broken home this election, but him voted Republican. But I don't expect Donald Trump. He's not going to solve all the problems, and there's going to be things that he does that's not going to be cool and not going to be kosher. And as with anybody that would have took the office, honestly, anybody would have took the office. But you know, Joe Biden wasn't. I don't think he was capable of being the president physically, mentally. You know, um, I mean, and
Now,
and, and Kamal, I don't think somebody else.
this hasn't been confirmed, but somebody had said that Joe Biden has been dead for a while and everything we're seeing is a body double. Now,
Well, Tucker
I don't know
Carlson
if
has
that's
got the
true.
video, and he Tucker Carlson has known him his whole life. He said over 30 years he's known him, like worked hand in hand, close by. I mean, very knew his children, knew him very well. And he says he doesn't recognize the person that is now, the president. So I don't know. Really have to get the point on your tinfoil hat going up real high when we talk about that one.
But
But
here,
it is.
but
It's
this,
just too much.
but think about this. You know, he takes office on the 20th, right?
Hmm.
January 20th. I'm like, when I've said this, I'm like, I've been scared that something's going to happen. And now these drones show up.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I'm like LG. But look, if first of all, if Biden had been my husband, honey, I don't care what his handlers or his people said. Me being his wife, there ain't no way in the world I would have let his ass get up on stage and look like and make himself look like what he did. As a wife, she should have been his voice and his backbone and not allowed that. Honestly, that there's no way he looked like a blooming idiot. And
mhm.
not just that, an alien, sick blooming idiot. I mean, I, you know, it was just sad, man. It was sad to know that I live in the United States of America and we're supposed to be one of the greatest countries in the world, and this is what we've got for our politics right now. Boy, how sad, how sad. It's
Yeah,
all gone
our
to a
our
freaking
free
hell in a
country is
handbasket.
not is about not to be free.
Right.
And it's not
Yeah.
because of Trump.
No, and he shouldn't have pardoned his son. No, he absolutely should. Well, okay, let me just say this. As a mother, I'm not a mother, but if I was, I could see the desire of wanting to. But he could have pardoned some of it. But the way he pardoned it, LG is what I got a problem with. 11, go back 11 years, and they're all like covered under that umbrella. It's just a little funky donkey to me. But hell,
Now
they
here
already
here
freak. I hope they
here's the question I have
go
for
ahead.
you. Um, isn't this is also interesting to me? All of this is just, and it's not that it's interesting, and it's good for me to talk about it because I refuse to be afraid anymore. I've been afraid. I'm sick of being afraid. I'm not afraid. Now it's time to poke holes and really show people what's going on. And if people kind of say that what's going on in the internet isn't true, that's a lie because you and I and everybody who has a channel knows that our freedom of speech is being stifled. There every month there are new words we cannot say. Am I wrong?
Yep. Nope, you're
I'm
not.
not wrong.
And the whole TikTok thing. That's why I believe that's why they're wanting to ban TikTok. It's not because of the information they're gathering. Come on, it is because we the people are actually, like I said a while ago, we're talking to one another. We're finding out that we've been being fed a bunch of propaganda bull crap for years now, and we're talking. I mean, the situation with the hurricanes and Western North Carolina, all that devastation and that heartbreak, all that the way it got around was through TikTok. I mean, it damn sure didn't. We didn't hear about it from the news, or you know what I mean. And we sure didn't hear about it from our government. I mean, it was through TikTok and Twitter and stuff like that. I mean,
That was the
that's
way
what I
that we
said.
were
When we were
honestly able to find out what happened in what happened in Maui.
absolutely, and the same with the Maui fires was a lot of it on YouTube, but that goes hand in hand. I'm telling you, the Maui fires. What about all those children? It goes hand in hand with the uh the dang hurricanes. I'm sorry, they manipulated the weather. I'm sorry, I believe that they manipulated the weather. There is no way, and then opening the dam damn sure didn't help. It's just oh, it kills me. It makes me want to cry. I mean, just 3 days ago, they found four people. They're still, pulling. It's just ridiculous. It's so sad that I live in a country that this we would have never stood for this. I like to think we would have never stood for our own people being mistreated, abused, neglected, like they don't exist. You know what I mean? And Ukraine gets money, and yet we've got people here suffering tragically. Look how the
Billions
homeless people have
and
gotten all the people moving out of
billions.
California because of all the homeless. I mean, they have let us run. I mean, honestly, the United States has almost been running the damn ground. I mean, honestly.
People really
Okay, I'm off my
start,
soapbox.
people really need to start looking into NATO. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just you know, stand up and do the damn right thing. Do the right look. If you think it's all right, the rich or the poor, whatever. If you think that it's good for your family, then you know what I mean. If you can live with your family being done like that, then try, we're not going to be happy with all of it. You know what I mean? No, we're not all of us going to be happy. But golly, at least get us in the right direction to where it looks like y'all care about the American people because we the people about had enough of the crap. And I'm gonna tell you something. I believe with everything in me, had that election not went, if it had went like it did last time, there would have been an uprising in the United States of America, and I would have been right there in that uprising because there's no way he didn't win the last time. Let's just be real.
Wait, and with that being said, have you looked at the White House and have you looked at how many people voted for Biden and how many voted for Trump? And Trump obviously clearly won because all of a sudden
No, but I saw the whole
13
United States as a
million
whole, and
votes.
not just the
13
states, but the
million.
towns within the states, and it was mind blowing. And look, I don't believe all those people like Trump, but that was considering the alternative. We had no choice. You know what I mean? There, and I believe in JD Vance, man. I'm telling you, he's a humble, simple man.
I like
I
him.
believe
I
that
like him so
I have
much.
good feelings about him.
And
I
for
do,
me,
and I mean,
for for me, the biggest one that I am unbelievably so thrilled is RFK.
well, I read an article last night. It said that Donald Trump is already backing out on his uh, commitment to. Hold on a second, I'll pull it. I'm not going to share. I'm just going to pull it. But he's already pulling out. Crap. Let me get back to you guys and it remind me. Oh yeah, that he's saying there's no way we can. Okay, the only way to stop the war with Russia is that we have to continue to back Ukraine, which I get. Uh, there's no way to prevent the war without continuing to back the Ukraine. They have to know that we stand with them, and I get that, and that we're still going to, even when he takes office, we're still going to support him and all that, which absolutely whatever. But it ain't just the Ukraine and Russia. You guys got all those. It is a crying shame what's going on over there. It is a crying shame. We are so lucky, as jacked up as it is right now. We are so fortunate to live where we live compared to what those people are enduring and being how they're being treated, and it's just like so sad. It's so sad. I mean, I can't wrap my mind around how greed will make people choose money over humanity. And it's a
Over
trickle effect.
God.
It's a trickle effect.
Over God.
Over, yeah. And I have read, honest to heavens, it's like more
And
people
who's the
have
only
turned to
one
God
that
or
would go under
Christianity or
God?
whatever they believe in. Yeah, more. I have seen more people talk about, Christianity and whatever they support as far as that goes. This last year than ever. The gospel, the Christian music is like it's awesome. I mean, you know what I mean, and that says a lot. Whatever you choose, it may not be a God, it may be whatever you look up to, Buddha, whatever it is. But
And this is
all I
something that
know
this
is
is something that we'll tackle next time is the imagery that Kendrick Lamar shows in They Not Like Us.
okay,
That'll be
okay,
next
yeah.
time.
And I think I'm gonna run my laptop over to Office Max because I just had him put a new motherboard or whatever in, and just like tell him what's going on because it should be. I shouldn't be. It should be plain, more clear. And I don't know a lot about the streaming stuff. I mean, I'm going through StreamYard, so anyway, I'll try to work on my end, so we'll be a little bit not so damn gringo, not so cuckoo for cocoa puffs on it. I'm so glad that
Beautiful.
all you
No,
guys come in.
I don't believe that Russia is going to invade Alaska. Not at all. I don't.
No, I want to change gears real quick. We talked about this earlier, but I want to bring this up. I mean, when would you have ever seen? Because what happened to the United Healthcare man was a tragedy. There's no doubt about it. The man did not deserve it. It was a tragedy. But people have been like
Making him a
straddling the fence on that.
vigilante.
They're not really. They don't care. I mean, act like they don't care if the guy gets prosecuted. That shows you how jacked up our healthcare, huh?
Hmm. But that,
What
regardless of
what
that,
Ginger?
you can never take somebody's life.
I mean, it shows you how messed up our healthcare. No, no. But it's like people are straddling the fence on it, man. And I mean that and it's not right. But that's how fed up people are. People are dying because they can't get health care or they can't afford medicine. I mean, and the way the insurance companies are screwing us and screwing, I mean, it's ridiculous. And I'm not saying that being in a place to where, your medical, like Canada, they say it's not the greatest doctor is not the greatest. I mean, I don't know. There's going to be pits and falls to everything, but they've got to quit robbing us, man. People cannot continue to live like this.
And not only
You
that,
know?
America is waking up to all of this. Not everybody, obviously,
Yeah.
but a lot.
No. Well, I do have to say, my a good friend that's over on TikTok, that she had to take a break because of the politics, and actually broke up with the love of her life over the politics. Some people felt that strong about it, and I've got a few family members, but look, to me, it's not. I mean, it's not worth. I mean, look, we had to vote for somebody, and it's obvious America spoke. It's not just. It wasn't my, hair on his neck, landslide. We were ready for change. We need something different. So, and I'm not trying to be political about this, but I really don't. I, I just want them to do what's right by the country and straighten things out and start
And
acting like
also,
human beings instead of idiots that fight with each
also
other. They can't even pass a
remember
damn bill because one don't agree.
Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, but she even she's in the hospital. They said they had to take her to the hospital a while ago. But even my friend that like had to take a break and kind of went at me hard about it, she even said that when she come back, she said she even realizes that she has been fed some propaganda. You think? All the stuff that she was saying about Trump. Look, I'm not saying all of it was true or all of it. I don't know. I know I didn't know near as much as she did, but she was going off of
She's
what she
the
was being told, guys, in the mainstream media. That's what I told her. I said, you've got to listen to
who?
other things.
Nancy Pelosi?
The girl on TikTok, yeah, yeah, they said they had to take Nancy Pelosi to the hospital a while ago.
Oh, well,
I saw it
yeah,
on my
maybe
news
the only
feed.
way that's been making her actually function is now not working. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know. Like that's just
yeah.
me
How old
calling
is
it out.
she?
That's like, now that's a true conspiracy theory.
She said that she had an injury in Luxembourg, which is in another country, I believe. Let's see. She was hospitalized after sustaining an injury while traveling with a congressional delegation in Luxembourg. The 84-year-old Democrat representative from California is currently receiving excellent treatment from doctors and medical professions, her spokesperson said. The bipartisan delegation was slated to travel to Belgium to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the Battle of the Bulge. Huh, that's what my husband has, the Battle of the Bulge, baby. Sorry, that was a side note. It had nothing to do with Nancy Pelosi. But okay, you guys, I gotta start running my errands and stuff. Thank you guys for coming in. I really like conversations where it's healthy and you're not like hating each other and just like
Yeah.
listening. That's how we learn, man. It's to like talk and listen. We don't know everything and just come at it with an open mind, man. But I love you guys, and you know how I feel about you, Gingerlocks mom. I love you to death too. But I'm gonna go run some
You know
errands.
I love you
I
to
gotta get
death.
some vinyl, make some I love you too. But
All right.
well, hey, we'll revisit
but
this. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of stuff to cover.
all right, do me a favor.
All right, diamond
We're,
cutter
we're
out.
wait.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're gonna sit down and cut it out. Hang
I'm
on
here.
here. Let's close this down. I need to tell you something.
Okay, all right, we'll do.
All right. All right. Bye, everyone.